This lesson helps you understand percents and how to make calculations with percents. A ratio of two numbers can be used to express a part or a fraction of something. Heck, a ratio of two numbers is a fraction. For example, the ratio 3/4. If you divide something into 4 equal parts, the ratio 3/4 is an expression for 3 of those 4 parts. But part of what? If the whole something was $200, each of the 4 parts would be $50, and 3/4 of those parts would be $150. So we can write 3/4 of 200, which would be 3/4 times 200. This is 3 times 200 over 4, which is 600 over 4, which is 150. The same amount we had in the previous frame. So we have that 3/4 of 200 is 150. The mathematical model for this is 3/4 times 200 equals 150. Sometimes it's more convenient to express the fraction as a decimal, which leads to the idea of a percent. If you divide 4 into 3, you get 0.75, which is 75 over 100. If you replace the ratio of 100 with this symbol, you have 75%. So you can replace the ratio with a percent, and you have the statement 75% of 200 is 150. In the mathematical model, the percent is expressed as a decimal. And notice if you do the long multiplication, 0.75 times 200 does equal 150. Also, when you say 75%, per means over or divided by, and cent is from a word that means 100. So 75% literally means 75 over 100. So a percent can be used instead of a ratio or a fraction to express part of something. In general, we can say percent of whole is part. And the mathematical model is percent times whole equals part. In the mathematical model, always express the percent as a decimal. Since the mathematical model for percents has 3 variables, there are 3 types of questions you can answer. Given any 2 of the values, you can find the third value. You can solve for the part, the whole, or the percent. For example, the first question, what is 25% of 80? For this question, you're asked to find the part. Substitute into the model, 25% written as a decimal, 0.25. Substitute whole equals 80. Then do the long multiplication, 80 times 0.25, and the answer is 20. So 20 is 25% of 80. The second question, 3 is 5% of what number? For this question, you're asked to find the whole. Substitute into the model. 5% written as a decimal, 0.05. Substitute part equals 3. Then do the long division. 0.05 divided into 3. Move the decimal and divide 5 into 300. And the answer is 60. So 3 is 5% of 60. The third question. 35 is what percent of 200? For this question, you're asked to find the percent. Substitute into the model. Part equals 35, and whole equals 200. Then do the long division. And the answer is 0.175, which is 17.5%. And so 35 is 17.5% of 200. Remember that when you multiply or divide, percents must be written as decimals. To do this, move the decimal point 2 places to the left. 28% is 0.28. 12.3% is 0.123. 7% is 0.07. 0.5% or 0.5% is 0.005. And 120% is 1.2. This lesson helped you understand percents and how to make calculations with percents. And this lesson was brought to you by the Math Fun Academy. Its continuing mission: to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new math and new equations, to boldly go where no math student has gone before.